Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel Twist and Turn with Neville. I'd like to thank all those who have been supporting me throughout this channel, and I didn't think rather that it would be at this level where it's at. I can see the subscriber counts, I can see the comments are coming in, and I can see like the engagement that we are having. I'm really grateful for everything and for the support that you guys are giving me, and without you I wouldn't be here. I thank you very much for everything that you have done for me as a channel, and I'm trying my level best to bring you the news about this trial or any other, as we are dealing with crime and court cases and stories and whatnot. But then thank you very much for everything that you have done for me as a channel, and thank you for your support. Thank you for your support and everything that you have done. On today's video, what I would like us to talk about is the fact that tomorrow the trial is coming back, since it was on a break because those Section 205s that were not finished to the defense on time. So everything tomorrow is back to square one. And also what we know is that Advocate Baloyi will not be present. So we don't know how everything is going to turn out. And I am definitely sure that we are going to see some flames come tomorrow, because the defense has had enough time throughout the week to prepare. And I just hope that at least tomorrow, when the trial resumes, we are gonna be brought up to speed, and we are gonna get the progress that we need. And one thing I've realized about this Meyiwa trial is that this trial has brought about a lot of division, and we are busy. I've seen it across all the platforms. It's like the people are divided, the country is divided because of how everything was done from day one. We've got this trial that is running, which has got two dockets. We've got 636, we've got 375, and that's the only thing that makes people to clash. In fact, I've seen it even on this channel, I've seen it on other YouTube channels. There's a lot that is going on when it comes to this Meyiwa. And one thing I've noticed is that the minute you start talking about this case, it is as if you are expected to take a side, and there really is no side to take here. It's just that we have to be optimistic, and we have to look at things the way they are in a bigger picture. Because here, all that I can say about this trial is that there are so many things that have been done not in a proper way and wrongly. Why do I say that? We have witnesses who have testified, or rather statements that were read in court, people admitting to cleaning the crime scene after the deceased was shot. There's a lot on this case. There's a lot. I'm not going to go detail to detail, break it down as it happened, how we ended up where we are. But all I can say is that there's a lot of errors that were made on this trial as it began, and today we are sitting with a problem. And the end goal at the end of the day, after everything, the end goal, all we need to know is who killed Senzo and why. That's what we need to know. Ubani owatubulu Senzo, and what was the reason. We've heard testimonies of all those who've been in the court to share their side of the story, and the only thing that I see here which is happening, I'm not worried about the witnesses that are coming into the court to testify. I'm not worried about the corruption that happened, but what troubles me is the way things are happening in that courtroom, because now it has turned into a bite room, and we've got the state playing dirty, we've got the judge being biased, and then there's a public, which is me and you, and we are busy as a public biting each other's heads off because of the mistakes, or rather the faults that were done by those who were supposed to do things the right way from the beginning. And me, personally, if you ask me, do those 5 accused deserve to be in that courtroom? Did they really commit the crimes that they are accused of? Me, on my own, what I believe. Remember, I'm in no way a legal expert. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. I didn't study law. I'm just a simple person, just a normal person. All right. What I think, or rather what I believe, those guys, I'm not saying that they are innocent. I'm not saying that. But on this matter, Senzo Meyiwa, I don't think those guys are the right guys that took out the life Senzo Meyiwa. I don't think those guys did what it is said which they have done. But then if I say that again, it also brings in a question. Okay, you say those guys didn't do what they are accused of, but now they said they do not know each other, but it was revealed by the cell phone data analyst that these guys, there were communication between those accused. I'm just putting it, paraphrasing it. I'm not putting it into context. Ubani, nobani, who was linked, ubani, nobani. I'm not gonna go into those details, but the case, the way Hambanga Corner, according to me, is not going the way it's supposed to be. How is it supposed to go anyway? But all I know is that we should find the person who took out Senzo's life and the reason why. Because this story, it was a robbery gone wrong, or it was a contractual killing, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I don't know what's your take on it. I don't know what are your thoughts on it, but all I can say is that let's wait and see. I so wish again, I don't know when even that is going to happen, the issue of that docket 375 to come into light and be, because the way I feel things should be done, but then again, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge. The testimonies rather, or the statements or everything that is in those dockets, both dockets, according to me, it's something that should be tested and tried, because that is a courtroom. And for me, the way I see it, that is what should be happening. But investigate it, but check it, whatever they need to check, and then come back with a solution at the end of the day. Because all we see is the state playing dirty, is the judge being biased and being impatient and impartial on the defense, and the defense having to work twice as hard for them to get their message across, or to solve anything that has to be solved, if at all there is something that needs to be solved. So for the defense, I so feel like they are doing a very heavy job, unnecessarily so, because it seems like they are pushing a vehicle that has got 4 flat tires, and the state is watching everything and not doing anything. But what can I say about that? I'm just a normal citizen of the country, concerned about what happened in that Foslor's house, as some people call it, as spaza shop. I'm not going to do that. But then, all we want to know, why was Senzo killed and who killed him? Why Senzo was killed and who killed him? That's what we need to know, because this case has become a very sad thing now, because even the father of Senzo Meyiwa ended up passing on, not knowing what exactly happened to Senzo Meyiwa. Yes, he knew that he died, but who or why did they kill him? All of us as a country, that's what we need to know. So tomorrow, the trial is scheduled to begin again, as it was on a break this week. So we are just hoping that at least we are going to have a way forward. And I don't know what's going to happen, because Advocate Baloyi tomorrow is not going to be present, so we all know. I just hope Njoguti everything gets sorted, and the defense, they got the documents, everything rather that they had been requesting, that they had requested from the state. So everything that is about to happen come tomorrow, then we'll bring you up to speed. And from me to you, signing out, and I'm saying peace.
There's a witness that is going to testify that accused number 1 was arrested on the basis that Mr. Zungu called General Lishabane and informed him that a firearm that was used to kill Senzo Meyiwa is suspected to be in possession of accused number 1 in Tembisa. Then, because General Lishabane was aware that Warrant Officer Makubo was also the investigating officer in this matter, he called Warrant Officer Makubo to come to Chlorocop. And it has been placed by Makubo that he found General Spear, General Lishabane, and Zungu in one of the offices. He even said it's suspected to be the office of General Lishabane, with Zungu in the office when he arrived in Chlorocop. When he was listening from the evidence of Zungu, from the statement that Zungu was giving to the generals, that's when Zungu told them that Fisoku Sentuli, which is accused number 5, was also seen around those days in Tembisa. That's when Warrant Officer Makubo started to doubt the evidence, that statement that Zungu was telling them, because he took out a cell phone, he went to his images, then he showed Zungu an image depicting Fanis Iban Fisoku Sentuli. He showed him. He said, "Are you referring to this person? Is this the person you say was seen in Tembisa?" Yes, Zungu agreed and said, "This is the person is seen around." According to his informer, Fisoku Sentuli is seen around Tembisa. Warrant Officer Makubo informed Zungu that he arrested accused number 5 on the 13th of August 2018. There's no way that Zungu could be, that Ntuli could be around Tembisa. Can you comment on that?
Khona into ongayisho ngalokho?
No comment, my lord.
Uthi